Hi everybody, I hope you're doing well. These are the materials you will need to make your Greek vases. You should have received this in your remote learning packet. And open it up. And this is called Model Magic. And you can see how squishy it is and flexible. We're gonna make it turn a different color. Now, if you want to put gloves on so you don't get stuff on your fingers, that's okay. If you don't mind getting some color on your fingers, then go ahead and mix it up. And it'll start turning a little bit of color. Maybe I need to put a little bit in there, a little bit more in there. If you want to wear gloves, go ahead and wear gloves. If you don't want to get marker on your hands, wear some gloves. If you're okay, just wash your hands afterwards. I want you to mix it up. Got this nice kind of tan color. Alright, after you've got that tan color going, I want you to roll it into a ball. Make it all nice and neat. Roll it into a ball. Okay, now you've got the ball. Set the ball down, and I want you to use your thumb to push down, kind of make it look like a donut. Now we're going to be making what's called a pinch pot. So you're going to start to pinch your fingers together using these 4 fingers and your thumb. Your thumb is on the inside, and pinch it. And I want you to also pull up at the same time. So we're making a pinch pot. But don't spread it too thin, because otherwise it will fall apart. Now, if you mess up, just try again, because this is still malleable and you can still create something with it. And just keep going around and around. And make sure your thumb and your fingers are pulling your pot kind of inward. Now, if you wanted to add handles onto your pot, you can do that to add a little bit more flair and some more detail. You can do that. Alright, we want enough space on here so we can draw our Greek patterns and our Greek figures. So make it kind of tall. But remember, don't spread it too thin or it will rip. It will rip. Alright, I think mine is ready. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it overnight, about 24 hours, and it should harden up a little bit. The consistency after it's hardened up should be like a stale marshmallow. So a marshmallow that's been sitting out for a while. And it still should be squishy, but you won't be able to make anything out of it. You won't be able to mold it again. So you're going to leave it overnight or 24 hours. And then after that, we will draw our Greek patterns on the side of the vase and draw our Greek figures. Okay, so now that it is dried 24 hours or overnight, you can feel it and feels like a stale marshmallow. It's still a little squishy, but you can't really like do anything with it. I wouldn't pull on it because it'll break. But now that it's dry, I want you to get your black marker. And you remember the Greek patterns that you looked at? I want you to pick one of those patterns that you practiced and put it on your vase. I think I'm going to choose this pattern. Okay, now I've got that pattern. I'm going to go around and do the bottom part. I'm going to be careful because this kind of likes to smear before it dries. So try not to touch the parts that you've already drawn. Okay, now that you've got your Greek pattern design done, you remember the sheet that you did, the graphic organizer? You are going to make your Greek person on your pot. And he could be standing, he or she could be standing, he or she could be shooting a bow and arrow, he or she could be holding a shield. I think I'm just going to have my standing in a pose on this side. Draw a head, and then we draw our neck, our shoulders, our body, top of our arm, the bottom of our arm, if it doesn't fit, that's okay. They can just show that part. Maybe on this side, they are holding a shield. So there's that. And then there's their elbow. And they're holding a shield. So I'm going to make a round circle. And that's their shield. Maybe their other arm is back here. I'm going to say make 2 or 3 figures on your vase. If you want to put more, that's fine. And this guy's throwing a javelin. There's a lady wearing a dress. Now, what I want to see is that it's dry and that you put a Greek pattern on it and you have at least 2 to 4 characters on your Greek vase. Now, after you're done, you are complete, and you can either send your Greek vase back to me in your packet, or you can send a picture of it so you can keep it at home. And you can send a picture either by putting it on canvas or sending a picture of it to your teacher's classroom dojo, whatever is easiest for you to access. I hope you're having a great day and then you're staying happy and healthy. Bye!